How's it going, everyone? What a crazy down move on Lunar. So they ended up pulling this news out. If you look at the news, why it went down, they had a where is it? They had an offering, right? So I was reading up on this yesterday. The offering at a discount, retail scrambles to buy the dip. So you can look at all these news here. Tons of things going on. But for me, I like to look at the chart. I was looking to buy this on the EMA 20, but what scared me is that price went down quite a bit. So this blue line is my EMA 20. There's a strong trend. We hit this upper band, and this is where I tend to do the trend reversals. Like, so if we get really overextended here, Lunar is due for a correction. That's totally fine. And then guess where we bounce off of? This EMA 10. So we go up, bounce off the 10, go up and going up. But just like last time, the reason why I don't want it here is because your risk versus reward is a lot lower. Like when I take the trades on the EMA 20, I like to have my stop loss under it. Where if you take it on the 10, you have quite a bit of range of a stop loss. So this happened and it gapped down. So I didn't take this trade. And if you look at the 15-minute chart here, they did their offering here, and then lots of this upsize 110 million offering. So that made it go down. But what's interesting is this uptrend is so strong that this stock is coming right above that EMA 20. It's actually, it closed above it. So it makes me wonder, I do think this is actually going to probably keep going forward, even with this negative news. Can it make a new high? I mean, that's really hard to say, but maybe a slower, staircase up, maybe can keep going up there. I mean, look at this. This is your low here. So, I mean, yes, we did make a new, no, we didn't because we came up here and closed above here. So, according to my strategy of trading with the trend, I look at the daily candle. I look at what's the chart doing. Is the EMAs really spread apart? Did we hit this upper band, which is my Keltner channel? It's customized to be extremely overextended. I would never buy that. And then the reason why I like to see that is if we do hit this, well, then we know the trend is super strong. It isn't like something like this where we just have prices right up to 20. You see how the bands aren't spread a lot. You're kind of consolidating. This right here is another example where I would buy Lunar. We come up here, touch this. The bands are spread out. We come tumbling down to this 20 to a T. We hit this and we go up here. Look at this beautiful move here to a T, over close to 10% gain, literally to a T. You would have had a precise entry. But then obviously we take our gains, and the minute I see price coming rejecting down and keeps touching it, it gets a little scary. But as you can see, price has respected the uptrend. That EMA 20 is your bottom band. I like to use it as a trampoline. When you jump up, for example, you jump up, and then you jump, you want something to support you, that's that EMA 20. It's my most favorite one. I use it really nice, and I try to look for the best trending stock in the market, and I try to take one trade a day to make nice gains. I put big money in these, and what's nice is you don't have to average down. If you guys learn my other strategy, I do trend reversals. Like if I was looking to buy puts on this, I do about, a couple accumulations, whereas the following the trend, I have one play here. My stop loss is if the candle closes below the EMA 20, where I don't like it anymore. So this is Lunar. I really actually like this play. I mean, I really, who's to say it was going to go all the way back up? So it was looking a little dangerous. It could have kept going down, but yeah, it's still in an uptrend. I think we could test this EMA 5 here, and we can see. If that EMA 5, this purple band, or this EMA 10 acts as resistance, then you need to start getting worried like, okay, maybe this trend is kind of getting weaker. Maybe it's not as strong as it needs to be, because we've hit this upper band and we went totally down. This one, we've had a really nice thing, and it's just been staircasing up. So obviously that news kind of, got rid of the momentum, sadly. And it kind of reminds me of that moon landing we did. You see right up in here, we had a very strong trend, right? Very strong trend. So we go all the way up, and then we come tumbling down to this EMA 20. And this was actually a really precise entry. This was the low of your day, and guess what? We had this nice little pump up here, making this nice move up of over 13%. I know it doesn't look like much, but this was a 13% to those highs. And then guess what? It comes down and then it stays up. But that's what I'm really trying to look at. You're putting bigger money into these. So those, 10% gain is really really nice. And then you can trail and stop it. And if it comes back to your average, then you're like, okay, it's not as strong. But a lot of the times you're going to see price hit this and just come skyrocketing up. But as you can see, price kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it, and it just looks weaker. And it just gets boring because now the trend is kind of sideways. You have to wait a long time. And then it could do something like this where it goes a downtrend. And then it goes back up. And then, it's a slow roller coaster. So we want to get in and out. Like I said right here, you have this big move up. Here's your entry here. You have you continue the trend. There's a 33% move. You take your next entry right here, and then you can see these gains happening, 33%, and then right in here gets close enough for the uptrend. So that's how I like to trade the follow the trend idea. This is a really nice strategy. I'm using it on Lunar. I think Lunar is going to continue the uptrend. Obviously, I'm in another play because this one kind of scared me out. I hate when news takes it down. It kind of ruins the chart a bit. But according to my strategy, it is still coming back up into that range. Like I said, it's doing something like what we've seen here before. You see this big candle here, comes all the way back up. I think it does something like this, right? You have the news take it down, gets quite below the EMA 20 where it's showing signs of weakness. Like, it's not as strong as we want it to be. And then we come back here to test these EMA 5 and 10, and then we come back down. So that's really what I'm looking for this thing. I don't think we make new highs. I think we just test these EMAs, and then we go down because it's hard. That news kind of really ruined that momentum. But like I said again, would I short this? No, I wouldn't be surprised if this kept going down. Now, where I would look to short is if we're in a downtrend. Or, like for example, right here, you could clearly see this is a downtrend. So we have price coming back to touch this EMA 20, and then we come rushing down, right? We touch this EMA 20, and then what happens? We come rushing down. And then we touch the 20, and we come rushing down. So in these time of moves, you can see where you would get pretty massive returns, like easily 10% here. Let's look at this candle here, at this here, easily 10% to that. And you can see, I don't even really look for massive returns. I kind of looked at, okay, I'd like to see how does price react to it. And you can kind of judge because the algos look at these levels. If they hit those levels and they bounce up, for example, for this EMA 20, we've seen this really nice thing. This is really good. The algos are paying attention to these levels. The algos control the market, and they want it to go up. So this is my analysis on Lunar. Would I play it to the long side? I'm a little neutral. I mean, your long side, I think, will go to this EMA 5 and 10. I think those will be your gains. This is going to go down. So this EMA 5, 10, it could go probably in this area. I think it touches that and then it goes down. If you're an investor, I think this is a really nice company. I think this is the future. I love the idea of what this company is doing. It's a really nice one. So like I said, though, every, trends go up and down all the time. This can easily make a downtrend, and then eventually make an uptrend. They release good news, earnings, and that's the kind of the catalyst that spikes it, right? So I really like this stock. I do think it's still strong, but with that news, we went quite under this EMA 20, so it just kind of worries me some. That's the only thing I could say. If you guys like this analysis, if you guys want to join the Discord, learn my strategy, see my plays in real time, I'm more than happy to share them with you. I think you guys are going to learn a lot in this Discord. If you click the link down below in the YouTube comments below and in the description, it'll be pinned. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts system. It'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit day trade alerts. It's the easiest way to do it under the subscriptions tab, and you'll get access to everything, day trades and swing trades for an all-time low cost of $12 a month. And if that's still too expensive, you can hit server shop here on the top left, and you can see I can do just swing trades for $6 a month. And what I described to you was a swing trading strategy where, let's just say you're too busy, I give an alert. Like, for example, I'll show you the format that I do. I do it right here. I said for Doku, I'm buying Doku at 79.10. Why did I like Doku? Is because I give all of my analysis in the chat is a run up to earnings, right? We have earnings on 1205. Doku had a big move up here, right? So I bought Doku right here on this EMA 20. And the reason why it is because look how strong the trend is. We hit this ATR4, right? We know this is a very strong trend. Price comes back to the 10, it bounces, but we know the more times you hit these EMAs, they can be broken down to the next level. So price comes back here, and I think we can easily make a new high. but it just depends on the earnings. So, and those are the kind of plays you see here. You know, you have this big move up, we come back to the 20, next leg up. We have this come back to the 20, do we keep going higher? And that's the analysis, make it simple, stupid, how to trade following the trend. So if you do want to join, like I said, if you want to join all the services, Day and Swing Trading Plus is right here, $12 a month. Subscribe on your computer. It's a flat rate fee. You get all the education, day trades, swing trades, live streams, and then I answer any questions that you guys need. So I hope you guys like this analysis on Lunar. I am kind of neutral on it. I'm more kind of shifting towards like maybe this might switch a trend short term here. As like I said, I think we hit this EMA 5 and 10 and reject, and then once this EMA 20 starts to become the top band, then you know it's official downtrend. But I wouldn't be surprised if this makes a new high either. But like I said, the news, it just kind of sucks because this chart, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful chart till they released that news. I was like, come on. I was so tempted to get into this play. I was like, man, this is looking awesome. All right, anyways, guys, if you want to join the Discord, links down below. I think you won't regret it. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you guys in another video, and happy trading.